Our next area we're covering today is epilepsy. Epilepsy can result in a wide variety of seizures, and there's six types, everything from petit mal to grand mal. Basically, what it's caused from is electrical surges in the brain and electrical impulses sending different kinds of signals, which can actually cause the body to actually seize and shake, is what we normally see. Um, what needs to happen for these kind of students? I've never seen one, but I've heard of students having one. I've been warned of when I did an after school program. I helped run an after school program. Um, we were told to move everything out of the way, give her plenty of room. Actually, I got to witness one as with my first aid training. One of the students this year actually had one in the art class, so I ran from my shop to the art building to help her. It's pretty scary. I mean, they just literally start to convulse on the ground, and you really don't know what's going on unless you've seen it before. The good part about being first aid and CPR certified was that I knew how to handle the situation. So did many of my other teaching partners that were there already. Um, the bad part is if you're not CPR and first aid certified or trained, it's kind of tough to deal with. You don't really know what to do. As far as teaching these students, I'd break everything up into either mnemonic devices or short, simpler steps for repetition to repeat the steps over and over again, so they can have them fresh in their brain, and it's a set of steps to get through. And also when you're going on trips, especially I know state convention's a big one, state finals, ones where they're far away from home or they're away for a decent period of time rather than just like a day trip for a field day, you need to let your FFA members that are coming with and your adult chaperones know of anything like this, then it may occur, because the last thing you want is for the students to be freaked out and not know what's going on. Obviously, with their permission and the parents' permission, of course. Um, Usually, they're pretty willing to let be able to share that information with you. I haven't come across a situation in which the parent or the student themselves were like, "No, please don't tell anyone." So that those are a few ways to deal with it. Also, just letting, like I said, letting your students know, and maybe letting them know what to do in case of this situation would be obviously very beneficial. But just keep everyone in the loop, and take your if you haven't taken your training yet, I highly recommend doing some first aid and CPR again, or updating it, because obviously everything switches, especially with first aid and CPR. It usually switches every couple of years anyway, so just staying up to date and current on that would be great. All right, guys, have a good one.